This is going to be Marodon, the Wicked Grotto, as a fire mage. So skipping ahead several dungeons on this character, not too much interesting happened in between, just kind of went through the normal dungeons. But this particular one was a dungeon that I somehow managed to miss recording and even playing at all as my Mistweaver, so I had no footage for it. So let's see what's up with this. Things that have changed with Nakira here since last we saw her. She's leveled up past 30, therefore gotten a second talent point. That will have gone into Firestarter. So was Firestarter in the first row? I forget which way around it is. Anyway, so one way or another, I have the Firestarter talent, which is an important change because it guarantees a critical on a Fireball or Pyroblast, possibly Scorch too, I'm not sure, when it lands on any target above 90% health. So what I want to do here is I want to hit something with a Fireball when its health is mostly full, then do a Fire Blast so I can guarantee a free Pyroblast right afterwards. So that's the way I start a fire. The only problem is, often by the time my Fireball goes off, the health of the thing that I'm targeting has gone below 90%, because 90% is pretty high. Things don't last at that amount of health very long. Alright, so that's a Tauren, must be a Paladin tank. Has a mana bar, so yes. I'm not seeing any Consecration, though. You usually do. I guess she's just opting not to use it. There aren't any other tanks with mana, right? No, that's a Druid. Oh! Wait, hang on. Right. This is a Druid. She is not in bear form here? Hold on, what is going on here? Something's very strange here. So that's a Druid just tanking in Tauren form. Maybe? Yeah, the only buff on her is a tabard, so she has not turned into a bear. Wait. No, I see Paladin stuff going on. Hold on. What? Did I have the wrong target when I was seeing Druids? So that is a Paladin. My cursor must have been in a different place than I thought. Okay, so it is a Paladin. That was confusing. So we have, looks like Restoration Shaman, Balanced Druid, Protection Paladin, and Fire Mage, and what's the bottom one? Is that a Retribution Paladin? I see her up there in melee. I think, yeah, that is another Paladin. So let's see, back at level 31, my Fire Blast only has one charge and has that recharge time. As I level up, I'll get more charges in it and be able to manipulate my critical strikes a lot better. Yeah, Fire Mage power curve is interesting. It starts like not super great until a certain point. I get over the threshold and it becomes pretty amazing. So yeah, it's fun enough to play now, but just gets like even better as it goes on. Lots of tools, lots of fun, lots of fire. So yeah, this place is full of imps and satyrs, however you say that kind of thing. The kind of thing I'm fighting now. I don't have Dragon's Breath yet. That's a very important tool that I'll get soon. I want to say within a level or two of where I am now. I'm very close to it, but I don't have it yet. I do have Fire Shield there on number 9. Did I have that last time? I might have. Doesn't look like I'm bothering to put it up. It gives me some damage protection, and whenever... this tank is not a very fast-moving tank. She stops and thinks a lot. That's fine. As a tank, you get to set the pace. She's setting that kind of pace. Nothing at all wrong with that. It's just a little more unusual to see that than somebody who's always on the move. Right, yeah, so Fire Shield. When I have it up, it doesn't protect from a huge amount of damage, but it's like maybe 15% of my health bar. Any attacks I take while it's up will deplete the shield without depleting my health, and reflect some damage back on the attacker. So if I'm expecting to be targeted, I do have it up now, yeah. So if at any point anything is targeting me with melee attacks, then I can do them a bit of damage and protect myself from that damage by having it up. It doesn't really cost anything, so I have a mana bar as a Fire Mage. I'm pretty sure it's actually impossible for me to deplete it. Like, it just does not go down. Nothing, no spell I can cast costs any amount of mana that doesn't immediately regenerate itself. There exist some debuffs that will increase the mana cost of spells, so I think theoretically if I had enough of those on me at a time, I could maybe run my mana bar out. But it's just kind of weird, like there's this weird vestige of a mana system for a Fire Mage. It's just not a resource that they use. Like, it's there and it's always full. I think Frost is the same way, but from what I understand, Arcane is the one who has mana troubles. So you will actually run out of mana as an Arcane Mage. But Fire, it's impossible. Frost, I don't think you can either. Which is kind of nice in a way. Because, you know, it doesn't feel great to have no mana and be unable to do anything, because, like, if you hit something in melee with as a mage, it will not really have an effect. I mean, it'll do damage, technically, but, like, not an amount that means anything. And I don't have any tools for getting mana back, but I don't need them because the bar never goes down. So it's just this weird vestige of a system that used to exist that just, like, isn't really there anymore. Oh, right, another thing that's changed with me. Yeah, okay, so this was my talent row number 2. I have Shimmer now instead of Blink. So my minus key still teleports me forward, the same as Blink, but the difference is it has 2 charges. So I can do it twice in a row and it'll recharge itself to 2, like it just did. And I can use it while casting without interrupting myself. So if I'm in the middle of a fireball cast and I really want to be somewhere else, I can do that without having to stop casting and restart. It's a very nice mobility increase. Because not only do I get 2 charges to it, so twice as many blinks, I can do it whenever I want without having to stop what I'm doing. Lord Viletongue, I want to say that the way this dungeon is split up, the Wicked Grotto portion of this ends with him. Like, it's just those 2 or 3 bosses that we fought there. That one goblin, there might have been another in between that I didn't notice, and Lord Viletongue, I think, is the end here. I don't have my quest objectives open, which would show me also dungeon objectives, so I would know then. I think there ends up being some confusion in this group, too, about whether this is technically the end of the prescribed portion of the dungeon that we've queued for. I didn't really know because I hadn't seen it, and sometimes there are optional extra bosses you can kill, like, after the last one. So let's just see what happens. I do have a quest to kill him. He is orange to me. Level 34 is high enough that that I don't see it as yellow. With the automatic scaling of everything, every enemy being right around my level, I don't usually see that anymore. Almost everything is yellow now. He was just standing there doing nothing. Likes to teleport around behind people. Oh, okay, that's a quest I can just turn in there. Oh, Celebrus the Cursed. There is another boss in here. Oh, yeah, this did that rude thing. Oh, hey, I got Dragon's Breath. Oh, that happened in the middle of the dungeon. So it did that rude thing where it puts it directly on my action bar. I don't want Bag of Tricks there. I want it on my main bar. I end up putting Bag of Tricks on 8, Frost Nova on 9, and Fire Shield up on the second action bar up above. Because I don't need Fire Shield all the time, and I can go out of my way to get it. Ms. Wonder Tank, reading the map. Balanced Druid. Running out of patience here. Oh. Did we not finish this? Wait, so Celebras the Cursed, an optional boss? Are we even done here? I guess they decided we're done. Okay. Unclear whether that was the end of the dungeon or not. It might have been. Alright, well that was the Wicked Grotto. Maybe. See you for the next one.